Sheppard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
What we got?
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old
I don't
broker's
trust
VI
this thing.
assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also
This is like
thinks
the Halo
anyone in
guy.
the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Mr. Halo guy. Whoa. Are you following me? Huh? That's funny?
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow
Got anything
Broker
on the
knew about
Corians?
Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Brokers seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was
Protheans
just
aren't
grasping at
extinct,
anything
maybe.
that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying.
So he was a Yogg.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Next time I come down,
Let's do
it's a
that
date.
sometime.
I'm looking forward to it.
How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission
What
is
do you want to talk
dangerous.
about?
Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal.
Are you stressed,
Have had
Marty?
other species become attracted to me before.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team.
Awkward. Not interested.
What?
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
What are you saying?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian
Morty's
standards.
quite
Some
the
said
ladies'
potent
man.
Sexual deviants enjoy Solarian flexibility, more cartilage and skeletal structure. Asari offers intriguing,
You're a
actually.
freaky man,
Wonder why.
Morty.
Transspecies pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Sheppard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
You're a strange guy, Morty.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes
You're
you
always
tick.
on edge.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I
I'm a
like
good
what I've
guy.
seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
I
Tell
know
me a
you
little
and
bit about
worked-
Miranda.
I got the
You trust
impression it
her?
might have been more than that.
She seems kind of pissed
It got
at
a little
me.
close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
Anything that could affect the ship or the
Better tell
mission
me,
is my
buddy.
business. I need to know you two won't be a problem.
Now you sound like Cerberus. It's not an issue. It was a long time ago. That's the end of it. I think that's enough talking. I
Alright,
appreciate
sorry,
your interest,
Jacob,
Commander. I appreciate you dropping it, too.
I think I pissed you off. I don't think Miranda's gonna talk to us again.
Do you forgive me, Miranda?
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Give me a chance, please.
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'm
I'd
sorry.
rather we didn't.
Please.
I have work to do, Commander.
Please.
Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Pout if you like. Or call the elusive man and complain to him.
I don't pout. And I don't have time to call the elusive man every time you screw up.
You're being pouty right now. Samara?
Sheppard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others.
Her.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Justica. What's she gonna do?
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
This code of the Justicars seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized
5,000
every
page
word.
code.
There is only the code.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
How many is that?
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
I should go.
I like her.
I'm
She's
glad we spoke.
different.
Sheppard, what can I do for you?
Just checking in, Tally.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bush-tat!
Oh, don't
Sorry,
call that a
I've
bushette.
got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core.
You have a
Don't
fever?
worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really.
You're wearing a
Turian
mask.
germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share
Turians.
amino acid chirality with
Was it
them.
Garrus?
What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get
Sounds
sick
hot.
at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I
I
trust
appreciate
you,
the thought,
Tally.
Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a... wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
I'm
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I
Don't
feel
be
the same way
weird.
about you.
Sheppard, don't be
Really?
weird.
I didn't... You never... Well, Good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Okay, it wasn't weird. No, Operative Lawson's uniform is dead.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
If I take you too seriously, I might need to deal with you.
Try it. Anyway, relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around.
You're a
Ran
cocky
gangs,
person.
wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
She's been through some shit.
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair
Garrus
game.
is a good guy.
Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military
Jeez.
craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Do you ever wonder if you could have
You
done
shouldn't be
things
telling
differently?
me this.
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones.
They're
Some are
pretty
for things I
badass.
lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works.
I'm gonna link
You let
suits
someone
with
get that
Tali.
close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Well, you don't have to be lonely.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I have to go.
We're gonna
We
be
should do
good
this
friends
again.
by the end of this game.
Wait, my turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up?
I'm a good guy.
Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking
Jack.
say so.
I'm in no hurry.
I'm
I wanna
literally
know what
just
makes you tick
trying to
first.
get my crew
You
as a
don't need to know
unit.
someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
Jack, it's not like that.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories.
You gonna tell me about this
We can relive
finally
any
thing?
moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us
He just
disappear into-
relives moments over and over
Let's
and
call it
over.
solipsism.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your
Oh,
mouth.
that's brutal
Wouldn't you rather
thing.
lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic,
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
in perfect detail. Every mistake I made, every target's last breath.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull.
Oh no, here it goes.
Bring wind. Sunset eyes.
Sheppard, you
Fire
made him
to the
relive
skull.
it again.
A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her.
Fang creatures are very
Memory
complicated
possessed and
beasts.
endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
Sounds like you are almost civilized.
When you talked to Colyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Colyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who are your enemies, Thane?
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that
I hate
preyed
the
on Hera at her
Batarians.
colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me,
I would
so
be
they
too.
went after her.
You told Colyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly.
You just
Cleanly,
blacked out?
to minimize suffering. Them. I let them linger.
Oh, you're a scary man, Thane.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have.
Well, I'm glad we could talk
I didn't
about
have
this.
anyone left to tell it to.
Hey, we're all a big family now.
If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side.
Hey,
It's a work in progress.
we're all learning something.
Sheppard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them.
Who are your enemies?
There's this
Screw?
one imprint, a Solarian with the, what are they, the things on his head
Oh,
pulled
no.
apart. Bet it caused
better
a
not hurt
generation
Morty.
of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your
Yeah, you gotta
enemies
start
are
thinking about the
my
collector,
enemies.
Screw.
We'll shove the collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine.
Alright, hoorah.
They deserve it. I won't disrespect their strengths by doing less than the worst to them.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You
Groot,
make it possible,
you're my
Sheppard.
favorite.
You're my battle master.
You're better than Rex.
Give me
It's
purpose.
official.
That's what
Yes.
makes Krogan feared soldiers and not animals. Lead
You know
well,
what? I
Sheppard.
fear ya.
You have my respect.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't.
Oh,
Train
they'll
them
stay
good
out
if
of
you
your
want to
way.
take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Commander,
How's the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
it was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless, Edie.
Edie can ease off on that.
You gotta suck it, Edie.
Very well, Sheppard.
Yeah, go power. I win.
Joker.
Right,
You
right.
always
No
win,
hard
Joker.
feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.